She is the pride of Althoff High School and a former intern at KSDK. And Michelle Smallmon is a rising star at ESPN. She hosts their popular morning drive time show, Unsportsmanlike, and her role continues to grow at the worldwide leader in sports. Michelle Smallmon is tonight's Sunday Conversation. And it's a pleasure to welcome Michelle Smallmon. Michelle, right off the bat, I know you get there early and you've been there for a while, but are there ever moments where you think to yourself, oh my goodness, I'm at the worldwide leader, the Althoff grad at the worldwide leader hosting a national show?
Probably every day, Frank. There's a moment every single day where I have imposter syndrome and I can't believe they allow me to sit in this chair and do this. We have TVs all over ESPN, and there's monitors everywhere. And sometimes I'll be walking out and I'll see First Take on and they're playing a clip from our show. And I'm like, oh my God, they're playing a clip from our show. And then I think, of course they are. Canty's on First Take. They're our teammates. It's content that we generated, but it'll never feel normal to me. Even though it's my day to day and we've been doing this now 2 full years, I will never get used to the fact that I'm allowed to do this job every day.
So you may be surprised by your success, but I think you were destined for it, at least sports knowledge point of view. It was your dad who made you a sports fan and you ate it up as a little girl, right?
Absolutely. I am so close with both my parents, but my dad is a sports nut. And growing up in St. Louis, of course, we love our sports. And he would take me to Cardinals games and we would keep score. We would go to all the Blues games, the Rams games when they were in town. We used to do Monday Night Football. We would watch the games and he would drop little plays and throw me socks when we were doing laundry. And I would pretend to interview him at halftime. So he definitely fostered that love of sports within me and always encouraged me and let me know that the sky was the limit.
And even though you're on this level right now, do you still get an occasional critique from mom or dad?
I don't know if I get critiques so much from them. They're my biggest fans. They watch the show from start to finish or listen to it, however they can consume it, basically every single day. They tell me what they like a lot. It's not so much what they don't like, but if we have a guest on or we had a good topic, they'll be sure to be like, I really liked that today.
And I love how you are unabashedly a Cardinal fan and an Illini fan. I imagine you catch a little heat up east, but you're not backing down, are you?
Oh my gosh, of course not. You got to stay true to your roots. And you know, it's not a great time to be a Cardinals fan because any other year I could step into this role and say it proudly with my chest out, knowing that we would probably be there in October. Not so much this year, but I think it's giving us character as Cardinals fans to go through this right now. But yeah, I'm up here on the East Coast, so I've got to represent for the Midwest, got to represent for the Cardinals, the Blues, City, and of course my Fighting Illini.
And I hear you all the time defending our town as a football town because it was trashed when Stan Kroenke left us. But I love the passion. You're not going to let people say this is a bad football town.
Well, no, Frank, I'm not going to let people lie about the facts. And the facts is that St. Louis is an incredible sports town. And that, of course, is football, too. We see it with the Battlehawks. We saw it with the Rams. Just because people's greed ripped the Rams out of town and they wanted to paint it in a bad light does not make it fact. So anytime that I get the opportunity, you know I'm going to stand up for our city.
So in addition to your sports knowledge and being really quick, I also think another strength of yours is your voice. It's to me more like a little bit smoky. I bet you hear that all the time, don't you?
I do. I have a unique voice for a woman. My mom has the same voice. Actually, I'm dealing with some allergies right now, so it's even more of a baritone. No, but I get it a lot. People are like, oh, are you a smoker? I'm like, I've never smoked a cigarette in my entire life. This is just what the good Lord gave me and my mom. So I definitely have a deep voice, which I think can help me at times when I'm trying to make a point and I want to sound very convicted. The fact that the fact that I have a little bass in my voice can help.
You're still so young. What's the future look like for Michelle Smallmon?
I don't know. People ask me that a lot. Like, what's the next step? And I truly just feel so grateful to be doing Unsportsmanlike every day that I haven't really thought of what's next. If I get to do this job for a long time with Evan and Canty, that's a win for me. I really just wake up every day and I try to do the very best I can for the 4 hours that we have that day and then turn the page and try to prepare for the next thing.